Welcome back to Potion Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're of course playing as Schwabia. We're going for everything that's coming up. Mulhouse, and we are the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, but we still have to fully decentralize the Empire. We've been taking a couple of steps to, well, getting imperial authority in the first place. Not that we're successful yet. And that is obviously a requirement for us to then go through with the whole decentralization path. One of the things we're going to do is we're going to take back the imperial provinces in France for the empire. And that's why we're at war with the French. And I have had a quick look at the peace deal that we could be doing before I ended the last, or after I ended the last recording. And it has not, it's a new day, so it hasn't saved or anything. But there are essentially two options I was looking at. One is, oops, this. Now, that would be me taking all the provinces that belong to the empire in France, which is actually pretty cheap, and they would just do it. However, this would be a thing. Coalitions galore. Now, while France isn't there, they would have a truce, although not a very long one. But there's also like Spain in there, and just too many people. This would not be fun. Could probably win that war if it came to it, but that doesn't seem like the way to go. Now we could wait for aggressive expansion of people like Spain to tick down a bit, so they are not in there anymore. We could even do an end of year tick thing, where we have people like Hamburg there at 52 go over but then under again before they can do anything. But still, it's a lot of aggressive expansion. I don't think this is something we need to do. Now, I don't know, I've discussed this last episode, whether the double aggressive expansion penalty in the Holy Roman Empire actually is for HRE land or for countries in the HRE. I guess we could find out if we were to look for similar place. Just have a look at Toulon X here. X has slightly more development, so it should be slightly more aggressive expansion. If it's massively more, then we can't check it out because we can't even take other land with this war goal. Oh, dang. Oh well. It feels like this is too much AE, although it's a lot of land. I'm not sure. Maybe it's not actually. Who knows? Anyway, it's too much AE for us to do a full peace deal. I don't want to do a half these here, not necessarily. So what I'm considering is taking all this for myself, which would be fine coalition-wise. Yeah, some people, but nobody who matters. So that would be alright. And then we could have the French release Provence as a nation, which I hope would be part of the HRE. Now there are two provinces here that are going to release the Provence that are not in the HRE, namely Toulon and Dauphine. But these three are among them the biggest ones, so I kind of hope that something like X would become the capital, or I guess Avignon, maybe, but mostly X, which is part of the HRE. Because I believe that whether the capital is in the HRE or not determines whether the whole country is in the HRE. So that's certainly an option. I'm a bit surprised that whenever I select the Provence release thing here, it zooms over to here. I know there used to be provinces over here. They don't get highlighted when I do the release. And it does highlight provinces that are not available through my through the war goal. So I assume this is fine. They may or may not come into the HRE. I hope they will be, otherwise we have to war Provence as well. But I think this is a decent enough peace deal. We're close to it. Just gotta get a tiny bit more war score. Of course, there are other things that we would like to take from the French, like war reps. Humiliation is always neat, although we don't really need it. Ending treaties. You don't really have an alliance that we care about, do we? No. I think this is a fine peace deal. We don't need to go overboard and waste tons of our troops fighting all these Frenchmen. I feel like taking Poitou here, maybe take control of Maine and Alençon there or something. Maybe take control of Avignon. And then we should be fine. There's Siege of Avignon, maybe that's already enough. That gives us a decent bunch of war score. Yeah, that would be enough, actually. 2 reasons, they're slightly more exhausted. We're making gains. Seems good enough. I think we're fine with this. Give me Cambrésis, Artois, and Picardy. We get some aggressive expansion, which is apparently doubled anyway, right? Base of 20, and we get 40 with all these people. Or some of these at least. Maybe we do get doubled in the HRE still. Ugh. Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, it'll be fine. Some admin to core it, we have that. Take a click of money, I think just the 1. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then the empire should look a lot better, hopefully. Especially if Provence does become a prince. Let's find out. Overextension would be 36.7%. I don't believe that we are particularly overextended. Not at all, so that's fine too. Yeah. Did I press? No, I think I do want to press the Imperial Conquest. It's not the most ginormous conquest. Let's make use of these years of separatism while we still can. Is that true? Let's still be bigger conquests, and we don't need a prestige. Fine. Fine, I'm not going to click it. Probably not even going to click it. Oh well. I should at some point... Oh, Grand Fleet, yeah. That's going to be rough. This is fine. Let's do it. Just like this. Is there anybody else left in the war? Do we missed peace out? No. Just the Australians here. Good. Good, good, good. Give me that French land. Power protection. Now, did you become a prince? Where's your capital? That didn't help me much. Is it X? It is Avignon. No? No, it's not. Gosh darn it. How do I know? I mean, yes, it zooms in there. I mean, if I'm fully zoomed in, maybe... I think it's X. That zoom looked like X to me. Is there a way? Yeah, there it is. Capital Fort. Never mind. So it became X as expected. That is in the Empire, so Provence should be a prince, which should mean that we have a lot less Empire land controlled by non-members. Just 10 provinces left. Still have a ton of heretics. And do you become a heretic? No. You're all good. Did this? No, this is Empire territory and Empire control. It's all good. So what else are we missing? Some Spanish stuff down here. Saluzzo. We should just join the Empire, honestly. But we're no longer on the patch. We began on the patch where everybody is always joining the Empire. We're no longer on that patch for quite a while now. So it's not easy for Saluzzo to just join. And there's the Ottoman land that I should have taken. Oh, interesting. By giving Tranks into Hungary, I actually reduced... I gave away an Empire province. Whoops. I didn't realize this was an Empire province and Hungary was not in the Empire. Now, I don't know how you make them join. I don't know if subjects can join the Empire. I also fit the Protestants. I really need to deal with you, Hungary. And we could force them to not be. We still have that minus 100. I think we can. Did we force your religion earlier? Is that religion? Never mind, you are not. I just saw a province that was not. I think we already forced your religion, right? Did we? Was that somebody else? I don't remember. I feel like I did force your religion, but I don't see it. Oh no, we did put our relative on the throne, I guess. Sure. This is fine. We keep on having them getting rid of their filthy religion parts. And we should continue that. And I don't know if we can get them into the Empire without annexing them. What it does mean is that they're not part of the Empire, so we don't get the relations negative when we annex them, if we annex them. So that's kind of fine. Empire is no province stronger. Dauphine added. Nice. So Provence immediately added the provinces that were missing. Good boys. Good boys. By the way, before I forget again, I talked, I think last episode, about the achievement for being Defender of the Faith, and that we should be getting it. That is not true. We should not be getting it, because the achievement is not just be a level 3 Defender of the Faith, level 5, but it is to be that as a non-Christian, non-Muslim religion, I think. God tier is the name of the achievement. And we don't have it, obviously, because we're Christian. So I didn't do anything to take it. I just thought that when we took the Defender of the Faith, we should have gotten it. And I was surprised for a moment that we didn't. But it makes all the sense in the world now. Unfortunately, my 2-stack here walked into... I guess you can stay here for now, do some semblance of rebel suppression, not that it's needed apparently. I locked myself out of being black flagged here by walking through our own territory. Ducats or prestige, we don't need the prestige, so let's take the ducats. And then what? Shown the French. Still need to deal with those heretic princes. Hainaut being a big offender, as is Holland. Brabant is small, but still an offender. And then Dortmund. We do have claims on Dortmund, so that part's kind of easy. And then I guess up here, Saxony is fine, but Brandenburg... Oh, Brandenburg is also fine. Pomerania is not. We need to cut down Pomerania in size. And then maybe Tuscany. There's certainly work to be done. Also, I think a lot of my armies actually kept their stack size because I didn't do much restacking. So I'm kind of happy about that, not having to do that again. You are not quite right. Neither are you. What did I have? 34 and 4? Yeah. Obviously these two are kind of missing. 33, let's just get them up to normal numbers again by buying stuff. We have the manpower and all the things. We could still try to shoot for that. But it's the 5th of February, so we'd have to be really quick at taking Hamburg. I'm not gonna shoot for Hamburg here. It was a mistake to... didn't I? No, I didn't. It was a mistake to not take it earlier, and even to take the agenda that I did. But it's not going to be the end of the world that we did. Do we want to do anything to the estates? We don't need to grab any land. We're fine on that regard. I still don't want to give the nobles the thing. Because otherwise we would not be... Where did we get the extra 5? Base here. Max. Is it from our government rank? Must be, right? Because we became emperor. Alright. I take it. This is slightly annoying. Go shoot that. Yeah. We knew that would happen. Do I call the estates again? I guess I do. Wait, how did I lose crown land? Grumble, grumble. Let's summon the diet. And what can we do? Build a church in Ravensburg, and that's easy. We gain a base tax and some loyalty. Nobility wants me to own all of Mecklenburg. No, Mecklenburg is not. It's probably all of this, right? That's quite doable. I mean, aggressive expansion is a thing, but we want to eat into Pomerania anyway. They're filthy heretics. And my aggressive expansion up here is... Bohemia does care a bit. For reasons. As does Friesland. I still think I want to do that, even if I don't do it immediately. And here, yeah, no, I think I want the nobility. Let's make sure that this is Mecklenburg. Yeah, it's all in Pomerania. Good. It's not insane development-wise, is it? Ah, Wismar is pretty big, actually. I put a lot of points into Wismar. It's gonna cause a bit of aggressive expansion. But it'll have to be okay. I accept your proposal. And this time I plan not to fail you. I have tons of free diplomats, which probably means I should at least be doing some of this. Let's talk to my subject for a moment. And then we might want to consider making claims, although I think we have a lot of claims at the moment, and simply not the aggressive expansion to hand out. Here we have all these Italian claims, and we have those Pomeranian claims, and then we have Dortmund. Yeah, that's enough. Wouldn't mind doing a little war for Nordland, just to convert some princes. Which we have again. I mean, yeah, that's Dortmund, but Dortmund... I mean, maybe I don't need to take your land, Dortmund. Maybe I just punch you for your religion. Total war score cost of Dortmund is 62%, so we should be able to force them. You have nice friends, Friesland and Hainaut. Friesland is Catholic, but Hainaut is not. What's your total size, Hainaut? 71%. We should also be able to force their religion. I think that's a nice war to spend our time while we're not conquering. Get some people into some places, like you and you and you. Should be enough. Don't need to send everybody. You guys might as well make me some... Give me some drill. My 3-star general 462 should probably be fighting though. Instead of 2-6, 2-5, but 2 siege pips, which is nice. 1-6 and just a 1. Yeah, let's have the 3-star here. And the other guy down here drilling. We just punched Dortmund a bit for some religious differences. Sure, I'm gonna use draw fort level 7. Aye. Still, it's in the way. I'm gonna say take Dortmund as the war goal. It'll be fine. Declare. Immediately herd an army, which is very nice. And then take you into Hainaut. Take you into Dortmund. And I'm just gonna get over there just in case they decide to hit me. And try to get my 2-stack out of this. I don't think I'm going to do too much siege stack building right now. At least not for the forts that are going to work quickly. Oh, we tapped on stuff and I didn't see it. I saw it coming before we unpaused, but then never actually dealt with it. Hooray! How are we doing on tech? 2 for it still. Go. Points, points, points. Yeah, I know we can humiliate the Ottomans. Because we no longer have a truce. I mean, it's nice and all. They're gonna have to come back because they have land that belongs to the Empire. And I didn't realize that in time. Well done, Bohemia. More provinces. Did you conquer more stuff? Maybe. Maybe they integrated somebody. Ah, this again. Loose ducats and a little devastation, and we gain a bunch of professionalism. Yes. Yes. I pay for professionalism. Yes, everybody should. I might be able to catch these guys actually. The fort in High North. Yeah, no, they're not running to High North. I'd still be able to catch them. I mean, where would they be running? To Friesland, I guess? Kind of funny that these guys go immediately from transferring trade power to me to threatening my trade. No, the general actually does have siege trips. Let's do this. Get on there. Can I send one guy to Bruges? I can. And take out that retreating stack. Oh, whoops. I may have made a mistake here. Might lose our one stack there. Yeah, we did. I thought they would stop in Groningen and I would be able to catch them. But instead they wiped my one stack I left behind. To siege down the land, which I really didn't need to do. Just trying to be efficient, and I was the opposite, I guess. Can you walk nowhere? How are you locked here? Probably somebody taking my military access again or something. Or a weird thing that as a cause of, or as a result of taking the fort. New decision. No standardized uniforms. Meh. Merge, detach. Try to hunt these guys down. Oh, can I already piece High North out for... Oh. Does that also cost double when they're not co-belligerent? Well, fudge. Maybe I knew that, or could have surmised it, but I didn't. And now we can't force their religion. That's very unfortunate. Make them release Flanders. Maybe that's actually good. Yeah, it cost me a whole bunch of dip. But it will make everybody smaller. Yeah, I think this is fine. Make you release Flanders, and that's gonna be it. I want to come back for converting you. Maybe even declare my own war for that. That might mean that we can also not piece out Friesland here for what we need. Because of size. Oh no, Friesland has always been... It's Dortmund, right? It's Dortmund that we can't convert probably. Anyway, Friesland can just give me... Still care about your trade power. Could steer, sure. And ducats, please. Get everybody out. And now it's just Dortmund, who I feel pretty strongly that we will not be able to... Well, no, we declared on Dortmund. That should be fine. Didn't need to make them co-belligerent because they are the belligerent by definition. Get out of Lübeck, people. I not immediately making claims on me. Court and country in Spain, eh? Attempt to negotiate? No, that's not how you do court country, guys. Guys. It's just wrong. I should... First of all, I should not be caught like this. And I should reduce you guys to proper siege stacks. You need a lot of cannons here, apparently 20. You have 10. So let's make this 10 and 10 for now. Which is actually not enough. How many people do you need? 21. Wow. Guess I'm gonna leave another 10. Obviously that's overkill right now, but then I can just add another 10 cannons. and have the sea check that I want. Chase these guys around a bit. Let's try not to overcap on the everythings. Bohemia declare one Lithuania. Yeah, that's unsurprising. Are you going to Meppen? Isn't Meppen in my land? Thought I owned Meppen. When Sir Paderborn. Meppen. I do. I do own Meppen. Even if it's just Pippen in here. Okay, let's let them log into Bremen and hope we can catch them there. And we can. Good. Probably not a stack wipe. Nope. But we have them on the run, and they don't have too many places they can run. Oh, they actually didn't run very far. Speaking of not many places to run to, they really didn't have all that many apparently. Get you into there. Stack wipe somebody. They are. Oh, they're buying mercenaries. That's what's going on. Well, I'm not sure that's going to save you, Dortmund. I do appreciate the effort, I guess. Oh. General Friedrich Fietz will no longer serve us. Didn't accomplish much of note. Where did he die? Oh, it was this guy? Let's grab a new one. Yeah, okay. 2 siege pips is good. And 8 combat pips is not terrible. It's not great or anything, but it's not terrible. You guys could probably go down, but probably not a lot, because Dortmund is a ginormous fort. Needs 25 people, 12, 16 or 20 artillery. I guess you get 20 artillery and you get to keep 20 of the infantry there. We probably don't need all that infantry anymore, because there shouldn't be many combatants. But I feel safer this way. Now you, I should be able to force... Wait, are you not even the wrong religion? Gosh darn it. Must have misread this. Nice war to force religion on people. Not forcing religion on anybody. I'm just gonna take your war reps and your trade power. I guess I'll leave and come back later. Dang. You killed Cleves again. When did that happen? Did we recently make Cleves be alive? And force the return and all? Why did that not matter this time? Maybe Dortmund... Or maybe was it somebody else that we took it from before? And Dortmund, maybe it was like Gelre. And Dortmund already had a core on Upper Gelders, and therefore it... there was no demanding unlawful territory, because it wasn't technically unlawful. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Do I still want to do it? Or is it just going to die? It's probably just going to die again, frankly. Let's just do this. I mean, they would give it up. And we could try to quickly butter it up into a free city. I'll try. Give me your ducats and your stuffs, and it's going to be good enough. And then Cleves here, gonna offer you an alliance, assuming that you're close to being a free city anyway. Grand free city status, yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna ally you. I'm gonna consider marrying you, but that's probably not how we do it. We also have, I feel like we have an alliance to somebody that we can break. Yeah, Oldenburg was just an alliance to get them to be a free city, and they are, so no longer need to do that. If I had diplomat, solve this alliance so we don't overpay the debt. And then we just need to find a way to make Cleves a free city. Happy enough to be a free city, that is. And once that is done, we can break the alliance again, I think. So you want 10 cannons again. You are 20 and 10. There's probably the rest of you. Try to reassemble my armies here. You are wrong. Leave. Oh, you're the ones who lost a guy, right? So you get your one guy back. You need 10 cannons. Did I have an extra 10 cannons somewhere? I mean, I must have. You're okay now. You're the ones I took back from the French territories. You're 2020, so you have definitely 10 cannons too many. You're complete. You're complete. Sure, I lose some trade power in Krakow, that's fine. Let's check the merge to... Yeah, but I don't want to lose 5 legitimacy. We're gonna make the opinion happen some other way. Like, improve should be... Yeah, released in peace. Makes them love me. And should make it very easy to convince them that a free city is really the best government form for them. A republic, I guess. Regensburg incited me. Problem most rife with Swabia, and I suspect the cause are Swabian. That's just... It's not very nice, Regensburg. It's not very nice. Yeah, these are all good. Nice. And Euro is always just bigger. Okay, so we did a very pointless war, but at least it's gonna give us a free city, I guess. Still need 3 reasons, which we could do by just keeping on improving. The corruption is rising because of our extension, that's okay. Once again, I don't think any of these are actual states that we want to make. We could do it. I mean, we have governing capacity to spare at the moment, but it's that one and these. All of which are in trade notes we don't care about. So I don't think we should be doing that. I should... How do I get you to come into the Empire? You're already neighboring. Forget how it works. Could make you like me a lot or something. But you're also a heretic, are you? No, you're not a heretic, you're just not in the Empire. Let's improve relations here, unless we already have. We haven't. Maybe that'll make them join. I have no idea that it does. I looked this up in earlier. Was it no Saxony campaign? Maybe. Maybe it was Saxony. Some campaign I looked all that up and I never managed to get anybody to join the Empire on their free will. But you never know. I mean, it is deterministic, I'm sure. But still. Passau. Yeah. Get some clicks there. I would like a statistic at some point, how many monarch points I have spent on development this campaign. Would be interesting. First corner on new French land. That's nice. One missing. So what's next? I think we're still... Yeah, we're still in pretty high AE territories. I think we have to keep the charade up for a while. That we're peaceful. Really? No aggressive expansion with mines. Yeah, we're still improving by 5.2 yearly. It's very good. But even then, taking down 60 takes 12 years. It's a long time. And we don't really have any cores to take back this time. Just checking around whether I can see some miners that have a lot of cores. Could make use of. I mean, there's still Burgundy, which actually doesn't have any claims on me, cores on me, except for Lützelburg. But it also has only these 2 cores on the French. It's not a lot. Be nice if it was outside the Empire. I guess the next thing is gonna be the Ottoman again. At least the next big thing, right? For that to work, we need claims. I mean, we can always declare with Imperial Ban, can't we? Yeah, we can declare for the Tribune, Visoki, and Podrinje here. It's Imperial Ban. The Allied Provence, grumble. I just made that country. The issue is, if we do that, then I don't think we can actually take this land, right? It's all landlocked. And not bordering anything. Tuscany, what did you do? I mean, I already don't like Tuscany. Am I blind? Bologna, Ferrara, Spain, Milan. Tuscany, there you are. Oh, you ate Siena? That's really not okay. They also allied Provence. Everybody was like, ooh, no, new country on the map, let's ally them. Easy enough war. Sure, we'd be fighting Seleucia, who we're currently improving with, but... Thing is, I mean, obviously I could take Siena in that war, but that just causes more aggressive expansion. I guess we land down in Italy, which... I mean, that's someday I won't, I guess. How's AE down here? Oh, they do care a bit. And Siena is, by definition here, a empire province, so it probably means double AE again. Ugh. But I certainly can't have Tuscany sit on that land and tear down my authority here. We're getting to a point where it's okay, almost okay, but it's not good yet. I think heretic princes are still the most important thing. I wish there was a way to tell from this screen, I don't think there is, whether a province is, if it's like pink and yellow striped, is it a Catholic country with a reformed population or the other way around? So far these are all other striped ones here are actually Catholics that don't necessarily have the right province religion. So where are all those princes? Burgundy. Is Burgundy a prince? Forget. Yes. So Burgundy needs to be reformed. I mean, Catholic. As does Savoy. Independence guaranteed by France. How interested is France in defending you? Oh, it is. Quite interested. I mean, I'm not going to do a no-CB war, obviously, but that's annoying. So we kind of want to hit Burgundy as a secondary participant, which might barely work, depending on how the rounding is. Savoy also has its independence guaranteed by France. Aachen, Oldenburg, Saxony and Regensburg. Ferrara and Brabant. So you want to hit somebody like Aachen or Ferrara. Or Brabant, I guess. Where's Brabant again? It's somewhere up here, right? It's one of these little pieces. No truce to me. I like to Burgundy. Do I have a conspiracy against you? I do not. A hard time getting one here. Were you? Oh, also Burgundy. They always kept Calais, interesting. Difficult though. Oldenburg, Saxony and Regensburg. Well, Saxony is currently dying to Bohemia. Continuing the independence of Bayreuth. If we had a claim here, we could get an okay thing going. Let's make a claim. And put a cut in here because it's way over time. And probably by the time I start recording the next episode, I already have forgotten why I'm doing this. But you're used to that by now, aren't you? Thank you guys for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. If you have anything to say to me, then that comment section would be a great place for you to get rid of that message. And until then, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.